Hello, this is Joe Gold, and I'm going to introduce my business of Good Life Farms. I tried this already, and I went way over time, so I'm going to try to speed this up. This is just a quick my MVP. I had to do a slideshow. It wasn't just to get people interested. It really was helpful to me, just explaining this to people, and they were really excited just because I was explaining the layouts and what could be possible, and telling the pricing, and showing my vision. And I really did catch a lot of people's attention on this, so I really am grateful for this opportunity to do the MVP, because it really did give me opportunities to show my potential customers in this. So I will present this. I can present this with my this slideshow, so if you really want to look at it, you can look at it in more detail. But one of the things I'd like to show too is the market size. One of the things I did find out is that Washington County and Multnomah County, which are one of the two biggest counties in Oregon, between the two do over 1.2 million to 1.3 million people, possibly even more. I didn't do precisely, but Washington County, which is the county I live in, has 582,000. And doing some simple, through talking with people and doing some other facts through websites, I can average about 12,000 people per season. So for Halloween, 12,000, and 12,000 for Christmas. And that's given, doing a U.S. census and trying to figure it out through, mathematics. I feel very conservatively, I can do 12,000 in my first year and exponentially grow as I build a reputation and everything. I'm going to go jumping into my business canvas. I will tell you this is the only one I have. I don't have the initial one, which is sad, but I can tell you I've made changes through my highlighting stuff. But what I'm really trying to give my value to my customers is to entertain. Really, that's what I want to do. There's nothing more than that. To build a community of sorts, maybe build traditions. That's really what I'm trying to get people to come for. The segmentation that customer segments is what I'm trying to do is single adults, ages between 15 and 30, and from middle to upper middle class people to families. The distribution, it's simple. You drive in, you come, you enjoy the entertainment, and then you leave. And the only way that I can really get people to come, other than just word of mouth and advertisement, is through the internet. So there's not a whole lot of channels that I can distribution I can really work on. Key partners. When I first started it, the only thing I was really focusing on was suppliers. But through this trial I've been working with I'm also working with schools. So with a good relationship with schools, I can build people to, they will become my customer, but also partner with them by giving them a good deal. They'll, I'll educate the kids through some, fun things with pumpkins and Christmas and stuff like that. Also, I would work with booth rentals. Again, that's another customer, but it's also a vendor, because I will use them to help generate money through, I sell them a spot at low cost, I get a certain commission, and voila, I've now gotten a good relationship between them. Key activities. One of the things that is top on my priority is entertainment, and also to make my place a very attractive place so that people will come back and also tell their friends. When it comes to customer relationships, that is definitely insightful, because as I build through my key activities, building a great design, it becomes I stand out versus my competitors. And so with that, I hope that I can build a brand that allows people to bring customers, their friends and family coming back. And that's going to be also through referral programs, loyalty programs. But first off, how I get the customers is mostly through advertisement, because I will be a brand new customer. And the nice thing about it, there is really no real competitors for like almost 8 or 10 miles away from me. So I do have an 8 to 10 mile radius of basically all to myself, which is great. Not a huge population in that, but it still works. Also, as I look through this, one of my key resources is capital. I'm planning on using my own personal start it plus VC and also just a traditional bank loan, using my assets and my other businesses as collateral. Also, HR is pretty important because I'm going to be using a lot of people to entertain and to operate. So that's really key, that I have key employees to make it happen, and also working also with volunteers. And it is important because of my Sunday concerts, which is it's just a charity thing. Design, for my intellectual, with design is hopefully keeping a brand by how well it looks. It will differentiate me from other people. And then as for my physical, the land is key to it. The buildings and the land, and I've been very blessed to have a location that I can easily get a hold of at a very minimal cost. Going into the cost, I wanted to bring that up. One is there. It is financial. As you can see through my assumptions and everything, I'm planning on having 24 to 25,000 my first year, and through hopefully each year I exponentially grow. Through this thing, it's quite interesting that by year 21 I am producing $13 million. As you can see, my first year, not very much. But what happens, cash flow is, I see a net cash flow of $7 million, and through this, and balance sheets looking really strong. And then the graph here is, as you can see, my revenue in the first year I'm in a loss, but by the years 5 I should be able to make $6 million if my assumptions are correct, through doing my market analysis and through heavy interviews and everything. I've done a lot of, I feel like I've done quite a bit of changes. As you can see right here, there's a lot of these changes to different colors and everything, so I'm not going to go into too much detail. As you can see, I've omitted some, but mostly I've added quite a bit more to the values of it. My cost was definitely changed over the time. So there's different things, and for my customer research and scorecards and early evangelists, there are a lot of people in Oregon who just hop to do these kind of events, and I've talked to a lot of those kind of people, and they find that mine, if I do it right, can definitely bring in the money that I'm anticipating, because Oregon is just star for this kind of attraction. Unfortunately, I did not have an initial canvas versus this one, so this is what it is. Unfortunately, I just figured since I made these modifications, that was the changes and the progress through it all. So this is